Hello, and welcome to another episode of In My Experience with yours truly, Christine DeGinto. This podcast is a space where I speak from lived experience. The moments that shaped me, challenged me, and changed the way that I understand myself in the world. The awakenings, the breakdowns, the moments that cracked me open, asked me to stay present, be embodied, and be honest with myself. I share my stories not to persuade or define truth for anyone else, but to offer perspective, to explore the gray areas we don't often have language for, to slow things down and listen more closely to what's happening beneath the surface. You'll hear solo episodes where I reflect on my own initiations, spiritual gifts, and the systems that tried to define me. And conversations with guests who have walked strange, beautiful, and sometimes painful paths of their own and come back with wisdom to share with us. I invite you to take what resonates, leave the rest, and trust your own experience as valid. Thank you for being here. This is In My Experience. Hello, and welcome back to In My Experience. I'm Christine DeGinto. I hope you all have had a good week, and I'm wondering how Mercury retrograde has been treating you. So far, it's been pretty wild for me, but not normally something that I notice, but there's a lot coming up for this one for me personally. So let me know how you're doing. I guess technically it's over, but there's still retrograde. So I don't know. It's been fucking me up. Today's episode is with psychic medium and animal communicator, Lisa Miller. This conversation is really special to me because Lisa was one of my first mentors. She helped me understand my spiritual sensitivity before my entire life and understanding of reality completely changed. I originally worked with Lisa around 5 years ago. At that time, I was still married and living in the same house with my husband that I shared with my daughter and son. My daughter and I were both experiencing things spiritually that I did not fully understand, and Lisa helped to validate some of what my daughter was seeing and sensing. She also talked to me about energy, spirits, portals, different dimensions, different timelines, and the way that she perceived reality. At the time when she explained it, I thought I understood what she meant. I had no fucking idea. Later, when I had my own metaphysical experience and I started seeing and sensing things that I had never experienced before, I remembered what Lisa had told me. I could hear her explanations in my mind. It gave me a frame of reference during a time when I genuinely felt like I might go insane. Really helped me to feel less alone. Now, 5 years later, my life looks completely different. I recorded this conversation with her from a campground near Lancaster, Hershey, PA, just recently on July 14th. Her guidance helped me to feel less alone. So this episode is partly an interview, but it's really more of a reunion. Lisa and I talked about what has changed in both of us, how awakening continues to unfold in layers over the years, and how people who hurt us in the past may also be part of the lesson that teach us forgiveness, self-love, and personal sovereignty. We talk about animals, grief, aging, intuitive children, clairsentience, mediumship, imagination, alternate realities, spiritual sensitivity, soul contracts, and finding heaven on earth inside of moments that might appear completely ordinary. I also talk about my son's cat, Mac, who I love very much. He had just been hospitalized with congestive heart failure. He has since been released. I haven't seen him yet. I haven't been allowed to FaceTime with him yet. And he has not visited with our other cats yet. So it's been almost 2 weeks now. That's very sad for me, but I can't control what other people do. He's my son's cat. My son thinks one way. and I think another. It is what it is. He's only 3 years old, and I understand the medical reality of what's happening, but I also felt that his emotional and spiritual experience matter very much and are contributing to his health. Lisa offers her perspective on Mac's purpose and his role as a caretaker for the other animals in our family, which leads us to a beautiful conversation about imagination, intention, and trusting the information that we receive. One of the clearest messages from this episode is don't filter anything. Sometimes the thing that feels random, insignificant, or like we're making it up is exactly the piece that someone needs. As always, everything shared here is based on our personal experience and beliefs. This conversation includes discussion of spirituality, health, paranormal experiences, public institutions, and different theories about reality. It is not medical advice, and we're not asking you to believe everything that we believe. Think for yourself, use your discernment, keep what resonates, question what doesn't, and always allow yourself to remain curious. Let's get into our conversation with Lisa Miller.
Quick start recording so I don't forget. Okay, so I just bought a fifth wheel on a truck, and my daughter is with me most of the time, basically full time, and I homeschool her.
Oh, wow.
So many things have changed. So many things.
Oh, my goodness.
But I just recently made this choice to change and live full time. I think it'll be like 3 to 5 years. I plan to learn cob building, natural building.
Whoa.
So that would be really cool because I really love the idea of that. The look of that. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to learn and then I'm going to do it. And I'm just going to probably do that till I die. I'm so excited.
What is that? Is that like cobblestones?
Clay. Clay and straw. Yes. It's like plaster that you make for like earthen clay. Yeah.
So do you have property somewhere that you want to build?
No. I remember the property that I had with my husband and my daughter.
I don't remember squat.
It's been a long time. I remember you said I was having a really tough time with him in our relationship. And you were like, he's going to make it hard for you either way. He's going to make it hard for you if you stay. He's going to make it hard for you if you leave. And you were like, you and your daughter are so spiritually open and gifted. And that's what's attracting all of these things.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's portals, there's this, there's that. And she could see the stuff. And that's why we came to you. And you corroborated what she said about the spirit that she was seeing. And so many things. Your working with you was so helpful for me to like not lose my mind when I did eventually have like a metaphysical experience where I've seen other shamans. I've talked about that with other people, and it's basically been, I don't have like a diagnosis, determination to say what happened. My consciousness was abducted basically and put in an alternate timeline. I'm not sure, but I think that angels and demons are also aliens. Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
People think I'm whacked.
No.
And I'm like, listen, there's just too much evidence. There's too much documentation. There's too many people coming forward. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know how to explain it. Like the person that I was with I could tell because I can see that. And I didn't realize that I had the gift of being able to see and sense when there are other beings in people.
Yes.
People get possessed and they don't even know, and it's not common, but it is also common, like on different levels. Like the whole collective consciousness is basically possessed by all the like the television, the news, it's all that. But then there's also like specific entities that attach to people that come through them. It's wild. So upon discovering that immediately, I could have gone insane because that shit is crazy. But because I talked to you and you described how you were able to see different timelines, different levels of reality, how it's different dimensions, and
Yeah.
how energy is visible to you,
Yeah.
when I started to be able to see shadow people and hear the chatter, because I'm a channel, so I can hear a lot of the stuff, and I just like receive it in multiple ways, but I didn't understand that, right? But you helped me to understand it in a way
That's
that when
good.
it happened, even though I thought I knew what you were saying, like when you were telling me how you saw things, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. I see that. I had no fucking idea. And then I saw it for myself and I was like, I'm dead. Like I just died. Like the version of me that
Yes.
existed is gone.
Yep. You
I
can't go
don't know
back.
what the fuck anything is. I don't know. You know, I'm a baby now. I'm now a baby.
Yes.
So it was wild, but you
Yes.
helped me. I could hear your voice and things that you
Oh,
described. And I was like, it's okay. I'm okay.
you're not
I'm
alone.
okay. Yes, exactly.
You're
I'm
not.
not alone. Yeah.
It
So
is
that was,
frightening.
yeah,
Oh my gosh. That was years ago, right? That was,
5 years ago.
well, look at you in 5 years.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank
I do
you.
remember now your property.
Yeah,
I did a
yeah.
remote on it.
Yes, you did.
I remember now. You know why? Because things like that stick. Because things like that, I get calls from people. This is why I don't answer my phone, who are desperate. And I feel bad, but I can't help everybody. You have to have some kind of sanity within the madness for me to work with you. Otherwise, it's just somebody coming at me with their problems. Fix it for me. I can't fix it. It has to come from within. It exists. So you have to find that inner strength, will, um, and do the work. It's always about doing the work. And
Yeah.
it's, mm, any, so you haven't talked to me like a lot in 5 years. In that 5 years, my life has changed and my spiritual awakening and healing has evolved to another level. And I'm 60 now. So it's like, it's not an age thing, but uh, all the work that I've done, I thought, oh, I've been awakened and oh shit, there's more. It's layer after layer after layer. And you're still young. I hope you still have your parents. I
Yes.
I don't. When you don't have parents and you don't have like siblings anymore, um, you go within even more and you start
Mm,
to see this other end of your life coming. What does that mean? Well, all the world's crazy. It's always
hmm
been. It's just
hmm
now people that they call it the veil. It's not even a veil. They're just blatantly like putting out there everything that they're doing. No apologies. What are you going to do about it? As an individual, I was like, and I'm like, you know what? The one thing that cannot be taken from me, you cannot have my soul.
Amen.
Like,
Uh,
you're not
yeah.
getting that. And so for me, I'll just tell you what I did that when we talk about spirituality, so I'll just tell you, when I was younger, I had this awakening. I was in my car. I did a group meditation worldwide with everybody else. Everybody was in their own place. And oh my God, all the chakras, Kundalini awakening. And I was like, I thought they were working on me over there. I can't always say they because I don't know what it is, but it's within me. And that opened up everything even more. And I started to work through different levels of healing through my own trauma, my own crap, because you have to. You do the work for other people, but you're never 100% healed. And now, what I'm finding is over the years, I've done like radical forgiveness, radical healing, whatever, shadow work. And I thought, oh, I'm good with, I'll give you an example, my mom. Ugh, horrible relationship, just bad childhood. And I was like, okay, I forgive her. And then I would come back and still be mad at her. And then I would revisit it and go, okay, forgive yourself for your part in it or being mad at her or not understanding her because I was a child and now I'm an
Mm,
adult. She's deceased. I've actually, because of my ability to communicate with spirit, you don't usually get to see your own people as a medium. People think we get to talk to our people all the time. No, But my mom came through with my grandmother, her mother, and they were beautiful and glowing. And it made me realize, like, wow, she evolved. And then
Yes.
I gave thanks. One of my best friends, who I get back with all the time, we talk about everything out there. I trust her. She's as whacked as I am. We talk about soul contracts, like, so you chose your parents. And I used to be like, okay, why would I choose all this crap? Yeah, you know what? I'm beginning to believe it, because I don't have any other way to explain why is my health so bad when I love the outdoors? Why am I so allergic to everything? What didn't I heal? Probably a past lifetime. Or did I make a contract to have all of these conditions, to have all these problems, to have parents like I did? Let me get to my point. My point is, when I was able to see my mom as an individual flawed like myself, who did the best she could, and then I realized she did love me, but she was an absolute narcissist. She did not take the time to work through that. She had 3 kids as a single mom. I don't have children. I have a husband who recently was let go, but he had a full-time job. I had a lot of alone time, and I like it, and I would do I do my best thinking in water.
Yes.
It occurred to me, like, wow, when I let go of that, and I was like, every time you have an issue with someone, think about it this way. You probably have a contract with that person. Maybe they're the shittiest person you know, but they made an agreement to be that person, to teach you whatever it is that you need to come through that. And yes, you're scathed, but then to come through it and go, thank you for your lesson. Bless you. I love you. I don't like what happened. It shifts you.
Yes.
You can't shift them. Narcissist could be a narcissist. When that happened, I literally told my friend, I said, heaven on earth. And here's how simple it is. I was walking one day on this black paved walk by a little trail that I go to. And I was just happy to be able to get out and walk. It was a beautiful day. And the sun was sparkling, creating all these sparkles within this black paved area. And I'm like walking, going, oh, that gave me a flashback to when I was in Maine and I walked the beach and it looked like diamonds with the way the water sparkled. And it made me feel like, when I see sparks like that, that's souls. I was like, this is heaven on earth. And there's the sparks. Are they souls? No, but it made me realize that this, whatever this is, whether it's simulated or a reality or whatever, we're in a bubble, a dome, or I don't know. Maybe I'm already dead. I don't know. You can have heaven on earth. And I never understood that till I saw, in that moment, I felt so expansive. And I don't get like this all the time. I mean, I'd love to tell you I meditate every day. I'm a spiritual person, but I get it in the ordinary, not necessarily.
Spiritual person. So you're also just a person and you have life going on. You have lots of stuff going on.
All of that. So that was, that's what I wanted to share with you, because you think you hit a certain way, level. I don't like calling it levels. I call it pathways. Where, you know what I mean? Like, it's like sorry, I have really bad allergies.
No, you're fine. Like the journey to enlightenment is your entire lifetime long. And what a gift. Yeah.
Never ends.
I love it.
I spent the last 2 summers, not this summer, it changed, but for the last 2 summers, 4 times in 2 months each year in the hospital, in the emergency room, thinking I was going to die. It was my blood pressure. It was through the roof. And I'm one of those people, if I'm not familiar, I get like, I get panic. When I had that time to be alone, my husband didn't even want him with me. I was like, get out, you're annoying me. He was scared for me. I was like, you need to support me, not be scared for me or angry that this is happening to me. It's happening to me. When he left, I could just have that alone time. I thought, well, if this is it, then this is it. And there's a peace that comes with that. That's part of the spirituality. Is we will leave this, whatever this is. What are you going to do if you get out of this? Are you going to go back to just the grind? No. So you see that happening with a lot of people now, whether they know it's a spiritual awakening or not. You see people quitting careers. My generation, we're not even employable anymore. I'm at the very beginning of Generation X. And I'm watching YouTube now, seeing all these people saying, I'm leaving my job. I'm quitting, not because I can afford it, but because it doesn't work for me. It doesn't satisfy me. I don't like who I am. So all of that's happening. That's all spiritual awakening. So it's so cool to see you and know what you're going through.
And leaving marriages, leaving careers, marriages, different dynamics, moving. It's just like letting go of the security, but that also allows for such freedom and to unfold in a way that you could have never imagined. Because we can make plans, but God laughs, you know how. So it's just, you just could never imagine what is laid out for you. And then as you allow the space for that to come into your life, it's just like so incredible to reflect on. Like you said, look at you in 5 years. I was thinking about that this morning. Like, wow, so much has changed. And I wish I had the recordings of your sessions, because at that time, like I said, I was still with my husband and everything was on the computer. Like we had a computer and it was that computer, but he took everything over and like got a PFA against me, kicked me out of the house, kept me from my daughter. Like I was arrested multiple times. He tried to charge me with burglary, which is a felony. Like it is so, it was
he came at you.
Oh God, you were right. He did make it hard for me.
That's really hard.
And even after that, I tried to because it's very difficult legally to get out of it. Divorce is really difficult. Like we talk about money. It doesn't matter. It's not even real. That's what I think. You know what I mean? And I used to work in finance. So I know both sides of that. Yeah. But it's, that's not what life's about. But it's like you need it so much. And when it's withheld, it kind of also allowed the freedom, like, I don't know, just to bump along and do whatever is available that I wouldn't have imagined, like I said before. So it was kind of cool. But yeah, I learned a lot. It was tough lessons, but I don't regret anything. And like you said, having contracts with people, I believe that I have a contract with him to teach him unconditional love. And he's teaching me self-love, because I focused so much on everyone else.
That's great. I love the way you just said that. That's really good.
Yeah. He taught me I had to just step up and not depend on someone else. Cause I guess I had the wrong idea, and it's not really like a fault of my own. It's kind of just like societally, like, oh, you should get married. And when you get married, you do this, and a husband does this, and a wife does that. But I was never that way. We always did stuff together, and I'm quite a tomboy and like would do anything I could, like cut the grass or paint or, whatever I could do around the house to like improve things. Sorry, my cats are crazy. You might not be able to see them, but they just climbed up behind me. So
I was waiting to see if my cockatoo would come at my door.
He's so cool.
He likes to be with me. So I thought, oh my gosh, my husband's taking care of him.
How old is
my cockatoo?
Yeah.
His birthday will be Monday. He'll be 32. He's been with me since he was 2 months old. He's my child.
Wow. Oh, I love that.
He's become a geriatric just like me. So it's weird. My husband is now retired. And I have a little conure. They live to be maybe 30. He turns 22. He's old and like sleeps a lot. And then this conure, or this cockatoo, Rio, I could see some changes in him. So it's kind of weird. It's like I can't lose him. Like I just can't lose him. He's my child.
Yeah.
So it's hard to watch him changing. But it brings awareness, right? It just, that's what I'm talking about, that everything becomes more. It's not less, it's more in your face. And it's so ordinary. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know if you go through this. I mourn sometimes I mourn not so much the past. sometimes the future, sometimes just the now.
Oh, I do that every day. I
Yeah.
cry a little bit every day, and then I laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm serious.
You
Like,
have to. You have to.
yeah, yeah,
It's otherwise they have you. Again, whatever the they is, there's something that wants our souls. It's
yeah,
so obvious. It's
yeah.
And like you said, it's like I always think of the Matrix. I'm like, oh shit, this stuff's real. Everything, like everything that they've made fictionalized, there's truth to it. And we've been fed it. And you think when you're a kid, you're like, oh, that's just a movie. That, and now you're like, whoa, it's really out there. And
You should check out Outside Minds podcast sometime.
uh-oh.
It's a friend of mine. He has a podcast, and they talk about all kinds of conspiracy theories, and they do it in a really grounded way. I love it.
Well,
They're
I'm into that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, they're funny. Yeah,
Funny.
it's you're talking. It's funny. Earlier, you were talking about the recognizing aging and progressing in life and the loss in life, but how that increases and it adds more in your face, like you said, to
Yeah,
appreciate the life
yeah.
and the connection that you have because our animals are so connected with God and nature. I mean, to me, that's the same thing. And uh, unfortunately, my son's cat is not well.
Oh,
Yesterday, he was not breathing well, and my son took him to like the emergency vet, and he's in congestive heart failure, and he's only 3. So he, I guess, has
wow.
a genetic disorder. His heart walls are very thick, they said.
Wow.
So they're working to get him out of failure and release the fluids that have accumulated. Um, and then through medications and stuff, and hopefully get him stabilized. He might
Oh,
live weeks, months,
yeah, you don't know.
maybe a year, you don't know. I last night, okay, so he is the best cat. He's the best boy. He's the most handsome. He's the biggest. I tell him all day. I talk to this cat like every man wishes he got talked to all day long.
I get
I
it.
tell him how handsome he is. He's the best. I love him so much. He's my son's cat though, and we also have another cat, and then we just got 2 kittens. And he has been such a good big brother to them.
Yeah.
He licks them, he cuddles with them, he's patient with them, he doesn't, get upset with them. Our girl cat is like, like attacking them. So, but recently my son moved and I moved, like I said, and I think because this just happened on Sunday, so it was 1 week because it's now Tuesday. It's like a week, 8 days, 9 days.
Yeah.
I think he has a broken heart. I think it's because he's sad. Yeah, like I understand medically he had this his whole life, potentially since birth, but how come he never showed signs of anything till right now? I think he's very sad because right now he's moved somewhere else without any contact with cats because where he moved there are already cats, so they're separating them for
Oh
now. So he's just
no.
all alone and like he went from, you
No.
know, and I'm like, I think he needs kittens. Like, I understand he
Yeah.
needs oxygen and Lasix, but he
Yeah.
also needs kittens. He misses the cats. And my son was like, he does not agree with me. He doesn't like to hear anything about spirituality. He doesn't want to hear any of my bullshit. He was like, if you keep talking like that, I'm about to punch you in the face. And
Oh
I was
my.
like, I swear, it's because he has a broken heart.
You know what it is? I'm tapping in.
Yeah.
Mission. That cat has a mission. And if he can't do his work, then he doesn't feel fulfilled. And that is the broken heart. That's like me. If I couldn't do my work, I'm not talking, I can't do a regular job. Just environmentally, I can't be out there
Yeah.
because of my illnesses. But when I do my work, that's when I expand. That's when I grow. That's when I'm in awe of spirituality. We'll just call it spirituality, whether God, higher self, whatever. That cat no doubt, is mission oriented. So if he does not have that ability to take care of others, then he doesn't feel like he's doing his mission.
Oh.
So you're right. If that's what the broken heart is. So yeah, you're right. He needs a job, especially if he's not well, that allows him to put his focus on something else. I know when I'm not well, I feel better when I am giving to somebody else. It takes my crap away temporarily.
100%.
Because it's in the mind and it's in the heart, and they work together. So
yeah,
I don't know. I guess you don't have any influence over that since it's your son's cat, but
yeah,
you can always just send a distance. Just let that kitty know, like, I support you.
absolutely.
And, you can even like say that kitty, just send it to as a distance treatment. Like,
Yes.
they know so much stuff. Cats are amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I love them so much.
So smart.
I was telling my cats last night, I'm like telling them about Mac and how he's not well. And I was envisioning in my mind when they would cuddle on the bed and the kittens would be on top of him purring. That was healing for him. He needs that.
Absolutely.
And I was like, okay, so we're doing that now, pulling it from the past and applying it. Like that's, the magic that we do. I do that all day long. I just imagine things, and
Yes.
that's my work.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the key word.
Yeah.
When you say imagine it, that's what I tell people. It will feel like you're making it up or you're imagining it, but that's the magic. That's the woo-woo.
You're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, you are. And the hardest thing, and you know this, is to trust it. Because people need validation. We all, well, oh, come on. From the time you're a child, you want validation. Did I do a good job? Did I earn my gold star? Did I get my allowance? Did I ace the test? Do I look pretty? Did I ace that job? And did I get my raise? Did I get my promotion? Constantly looking for validation. At some point, it comes from within you, just like everything else. But you do need some external validation to know that, okay, I'm doing this, it's for real. And then it will always feel like, have you lost that feeling yet? Because I know I have. Like before readings, I used to get like, oh my God, what if I don't connect to spirit? What if something failed? What if I suck? That doesn't even come up anymore because I don't even worry about it anymore. It will be what it's going to be. And I've done it for so long that it's like, let's go. And people will say to me, well, no. And I'm like, hold on. I'll get it for you. Hold on. And then I like if I'm talking to spirit, come on, give them something that they're going to get.
Yeah.
And, like whack them in the head. And I don't worry about it anymore. I trust pretty much everything I get because I've had enough validation. When you get it, you don't even look for it anymore. You just do. Are you in that stage where you're just like, it's not cocky. It's grounded inside of you.
Yeah.
You know it. Like nobody can take that from you.
The clairsentience. Yeah. The security in your clairsentience, the confidence in that. I have, and I remember you telling me when you were mentoring me to make a map to lay out the directions from spirit to how I want to receive it, or to sit and notice what my body does. So I actually didn't say this is what I want. Sometimes I did. I have trouble with that. I have trouble with receiving. So I'm not good at saying like, this is what I want. Like, but I notice what happens, but like my sinus will pop. Like it just kind of goes like, boop, like it like opens funny. My ears will be like, da 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 da, and like release pressure. Obviously like frequency pitches. My heart shifts over to the center. Like it's not a beat that comes out. It goes like in. Like it's a weird beat.
That's cool.
That's like a confirmation. And then of course like chills. It's different parts of the body, different intensity levels. Like sometimes it's all over. Sometimes it's just my one leg. So you know what I mean? And different things. What else? Sometimes I can feel like swirling energy above my head. And a lot of times I'll notice when I have, because like I said, I've learned that I'm a channel, but I channel. I mean, there's intentionally distorted frequencies out there, and Wi-Fi and all the EMF and all that stuff. So like, it's and I'm a projector in human design, so I'm not sure if you know about that, but we naturally have like no boundaries, and we have penetrative auras. So like when I enter into a room, my aura goes into other people's auras and pulls things out. I can't even help that. So I have to like do extra clearing and extra like alone time, and I'm supposed to not even sleep next to anyone, including like animals, because I'm like still absorbing their energy and like not able to actually rest. It's fucked up. But anyway, I don't do all that stuff because I can't. I'm a person. I try my best. But where was I going with this? Oh,
Sounds like me.
yeah. It's just like the train of thought.
Well, I love because you were telling me how you receive and how
Oh
that,
yes.
and then walking in the room. I get it.
Just receiving all this information all the time, and then practicing in sessions with like classes with my mentor Amy Belair that I've worked with for Akashic Records readings.
Oh, cool.
She being able to work with other people in groups and to bring things up. And if I received something and I didn't say it and someone else said it, I was like, I was right. And that happened just enough times for me to be like, okay, I need to just say everything I get and stop cherry picking, because I'm asking the question and I'm getting the answers. And it's not up to me to interpret that. I need to communicate that.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's...
You know what happens also when you just I tell people when I'm doing the readings, just let me ramble. Like I tell people, like I'll get the puzzle pieces, but don't put it together yet. Let me just get it out and then ask you, how do you connect with that? But what happens is, if I start to question whatever I'm receiving, no matter how small it is, it doesn't mean anything to me. It could mean the world to them. So just give it and just blah, blah, blah. And the more you do that, you realize, like you said, when you're channeling, where's it coming from? I don't know. It's just, where'd that come from? My God. It just comes out.
Yeah.
Those are the things I trust more than anything.
Absolutely.
Because I'm realizing I'm not blocking. I'm not limiting. Does it mean every word means something? No. But it's my way of, for me, when I receive, I don't really hear, but I feel and I can see. So I take those feelings, and because of life experiences, it lets me give examples. If I'm literal with somebody, I'm like, yay, but I don't aim to be literal. I'm me. I stop comparing myself to everybody else. You receive in a way I've never heard of. It's fascinating. It works for you. It's your book. It's your toolkit. I've never heard of that before. It's cool. So yeah, just don't filter. Don't filter.
Yeah.
I love that you said that. That's so key. That's so key.
And I was just reminded also earlier when you were talking about soul contracts and like, why did I choose a difficult life and all of these different things, but it is connected with our gifts, and it is like the test to build up the energy that's needed to be able to show through the simulation, the distortions through the simulation for us to notice. But I was actually last night, I was watching Matilda, and when her dad yells at her, that's when she gets the energy, like, to be able to slam the door in his face, Like, she wants to move things with her mind, but she's like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can only do it sometimes. And then she learns that she can only do it when somebody's yelling at her. And she's like, then she realizes she can just remember all the times people said mean things, hurtful things, yelling at her, and she gets mad enough to get enough energy, but then she's able to master it. She's not like mad, but that's where it comes from. So like you said, like going back and revisiting memories and forgiving and then coming back to those same things, like that's all part of the beautiful web of our soul. And all of the different charge points to pay attention to. But yeah.
So I'm curious, you made me think of something. There's a lot of talk about our shift to the fifth dimension. How cool. I don't know if you've experienced this. I literally see things glitching. And I'll give you an example of a couple things that are like, I always thought they were weird. I've seen things since I was a kid. I mean, I truly believe I've seen, I told, my best friend didn't even know this. I was like, I told her years ago, I don't think she processed it. When I see things, there's overlays. So like in the old days, you would have a negative film strip that they would produce a print from. Sometimes I see negatives, like two images blending, kind of weird. They don't have a solid nature to them. They can shift a little bit.
Yeah.
I also see building blocks. They look like baby building blocks. They're everywhere. If I think about it, they're like right now, they're everywhere. I never knew what that was. I think that might be the veil because all right. So one day I was at Longwood Gardens and this plant waved to me and I'm like, okay, that's freaky. I've had it happen at my house. But I'm also noticing when I'm watching television, glitches. Okay.
Wait, have you ever been like doing something in the kitchen and you have the TV on and then you notice that the TV is saying what you're thinking in your head and you're like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, that happens all the time now.
Isn't that like, I think it's actually
there you go. That's
I don't know. It's like that. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the kind of shit that made me be like, is this the Truman Show? Like,
Yeah,
is this actually the Truman Show?
Yeah.
And it's really all about just me, but everyone has a show. But this one's just about me, and everyone's watching me, and everyone knows what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
It's because I could see the oversight of the Matrix. Like, I could see the level of oversight that the they that we talk about
that
have.
we'll never know who they are.
Yeah,
we'll never see them.
I think it's archons. That's how I describe
That's
it.
not human. I keep saying to my husband, with everything that they're spraying, they're killing us. They hate us.
Yeah.
Again, they're not human. How could the skies be sprayed by a human who has to live in this? I don't know where they are, but we're not looking at humans walking the streets. Some, not all. I don't know. The way they have masks now, look at what's going on in Hollywood. What the F is going on with people like Jim Carrey? Like, you're like, no, it's true. There's too many of them. They disappear and they come back. Who are you?
Yeah.
Those Hollywood people, I'm sorry, I always said it. I never want to be famous and I don't want to be known.
I think, like, skinwalkers are real. And I think sort of like you were talking about how you can see glitches, how things shift and change. When I had that metaphysical experience where my consciousness was put in another timeline, I was with someone that I was romantically connected to. And I was so telepathically connected to him as well. And he actually exhibited that he could read my mind. Like, he asked me a question and then touched his temple and said what I was thinking as I said it. And I was like, what? So he like showed me that he could do that. And then I noticed that he wasn't him and that multiple different people were in his body and that he could look different sometimes.
Yes.
And I was like, I think that you're like made of water. Like, I don't know what you are. Like, I don't know who you are. Like, you look like you, but like sometimes I can see something is, but I think that's also the shaman that I worked with, Eagle Skyfire. She's
amazing.
Isn't she? Yeah. She told me he was a skinwalker. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's right. When you get that knowledge, it's almost, I don't know about you, but some days I'm like, what, how? Like, I'm still, part of me wants to put my head in the sand. Like I see a lot of people doing. Then you can't even talk to them about it. They're so brainwashed. You cannot get through unless they want that. And it is the Matrix. What pill do you want? And you know what? It sucks sometimes being in whatever the reality is, that all this stuff is real as we know it to be. Mm-hmm. The way we experience it, maybe. And yet I'm so far removed from it. but it still bothers me that all these things are happening to other people. We talked about the contracts, right?
Yeah.
I, this happened to me a couple months ago in the spring. I would go to bed at night. I would talk to my friend Deb. And at night, the next night, YouTube would come up with whatever we talked about. So somebody's listening. Okay.
Yeah.
But it was always something good, spiritual. And they, where am I going with this? See, there's so much. They talked about people like me. I've always questioned why. Why was I born this way? Like I came in like this. And I've always kind of known, I've always known since I was a child, I say this all the time, I mean a child, that I was meant to do something to help people. And I couldn't go in the service because of my medical conditions. And I didn't want to go to college. I had to work. So I couldn't take traditional routes to that. So, okay, I'm spiritual. I've always been. But I fought it. Then I found programs where they said, there are people who are already from those other dimensions that have come back here. And when they listed what that entails, I got upset in a way because it validated. I keep telling my husband, I don't belong here. Like I've known it because I know things before. Christina, like I've had visions from the time I was a child. They're all coming to reality. I mean, I saw the Cybertruck from Musk. Musk? Musk.
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I didn't know the name. I was little. I've grown up with it my whole life waiting to see it. A car that can drive itself. But it's the truck. It's not quite evolved the way it's going to end up, but it'll get a little bit bigger in blocks here. But I tried to talk to Chad about it. Where's this vision from? Well, in the 60s and the early 70s, they were big on space programs. And you probably saw the work commercials. I was like, no. I saw the truck. And they're like, well, that wasn't even a concept then. He wasn't even born then. I'm like, no shit. He wasn't born then. And it had something to do with Trump and all this chaos that's being created. I'm like, it has to happen. We don't like it, but it has to happen. He has to wake people up. So all that stuff happens. I'm thinking, my frequency, I am so damn sensitive. It is very hard to be in this body. It's been a prison. It has not been enjoyable. It's been very hard. The things that I hear, the things that I feel, I'm constantly vibrating. I can't sit still. My nervous system is fried. And it's getting worse with the flock cameras and, 5G, 6G, whatever they're getting ready to unleash on us. And I'm like, that's why I keep saying, you can do all this to me. You can make my human existence miserable, but you will not take my soul. I am not going to be angry at God. God didn't do this. There's something here that's a dark force that if they truly did create us, if whatever, maybe they are the God that created us, there's so much out there about blah, 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 blah. Okay, I still don't think I'm from here. I don't. Mm-hmm. There's too much that I know, that I've known since I was a child. This is what I can't understand, is I've had this weird excitement, like, wait. I've had this feeling of, I've always had, I grew up poor, it prepared me. I don't have money, it's preparing me. When you don't have money, that tests your faith. Can you still be spiritual? Because it's not the money that makes you whole.
Yeah.
Do not let them take that from you. How did I know that as a child? I knew everything that was happening to me was a lesson.
Yes.
You don't come in as a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, accepting. And my friend Debbie's like, why are you accepting that? You don't have to. You got the experience. And I said, whoa, stop. Who says because you experience something, it ends there? Maybe I'm meant to experience it all the way to my death. Because if I can share that with somebody and not let it ruin me, then that can inspire somebody to continue to go through their struggles and know that their soul is theirs. And you make of it what you want. They cannot have that. They want it. They want it. It's the biggest fuck you I have, because I can't, as an individual, change the economy or whatever the conditioning that they're doing to people. As an individual, but as a consciousness, we can. And we
Yeah.
are. That's what we came in for. That is what gives me the strength to just keep going. When really,
Yeah.
Christina, I'm like, please, I'm done. Didn't I do enough? I'm like, because there's a job in heaven. Heaven. There's a job where they said the spiritual people that chose to come here have already evolved. We just chose to come back to this shithole.
Yeah.
Because just like you said, we need to, there's
Yeah.
people waking up. They need support.
Yeah.
So I'm like, please get me
You
out of
can
this.
do it.
Get
You
me
can
out
do
of this.
it, Lisa.
Get me out of this. I'm not saying I'm depressed or I'm suicidal. I will go through whatever you give me, because every time you give me something, I'm going to rise up. Like right now, I got damn frozen shoulder. I didn't go get painkillers for it. I'm like, put your big granny panties on. Add that to the ankle and the celiac and the this and the that and the. I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of chemical sensitivities. I can't even go out my back door without being attacked. So I feel everything that is like people that just wake up and breathe. Or they don't even wake up. They just breathe. I'm like, you don't even know. I'm on medication all the time. My asthma is 24/7. I can't breathe. I mean, it messes, everything is tied to your nervous system.
Oh, yeah.
It's constantly being fried. Now, whatever they're going to release, I'm like, oh, for the love of God. I constantly sit here like this and hold my stomach trying to protect. Do you know I've been doing that since I had pictures of me at 4, putting my hands over my stomach trying to block that from coming in.
Yeah.
Because I've always been an empath.
The body language
Right?
is really.
So I'm like wondering if there's aliens here, all different species. I came into a human body, but who am I? I remembered. And that's the other thing I said to my friend. I said, that's what they can't take from me. I remember. I'm not this. I'm not my skin. I'm getting old. I'm losing my hair. I'm wrinkled.
Our bodies.
I don't care. I don't care.
Are our vessels just to be here.
It's okay. I'm still grateful I can walk. I can still breathe. I have heart issues. I have so much wrong. And yet I can still, when I think about it, I have to focus. I can still find that heaven on earth. So like, again, I question, I'm not trying to say I'm special. I'm not. There's a ton of us. There's a ton of light workers, or they call what I am, I believe, light warrior. I'm not a kind to heal necessarily. I'm here for a fight.
Yeah.
I say the F you all the time.
Yep.
I mean, my husband was like, yeah, I met you a month later. You're like, sorry. I learned to stop saying sorry. I stopped apologizing for my sensitivity. You know what? I'm a superhero.
Yes.
I'm a warrior.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm not saying, oh, I'm gifted. It's not about me. It's not about me at all.
Yeah.
And when I leave here, nobody's going to remember me, and I'm okay with that. I don't need to be known.
It's not like the level of work that we're doing primarily. We are existing here so that we can integrate the higher level, like you said, the imagination, the things that we see in our minds, those different parallel realities, different dimensions, different timelines, they all exist currently, co-currently. They're all unraveling. So we're here to just like baseline, anchor in the highest one to where we are for everyone else that's coming in after us, especially the kids. They're like,
have you met some of them?
Oh, I love kids. I love kids so much, but I mostly focus on my own.
How old are your children?
My son is 19 now, so he's on his own. He's living with his girlfriend's family now, and I'm in the fifth wheel. And my daughter is 8; she'll be 9 in September.
Ooh, she's one of them.
Yeah.
So is he, but she's one of them. She's at that age. I've met 8 to 10-year-olds. Blow my mind with what they know. I'm like, I met this kid at the park the other day. He's listening to me because his mom recognized he needed something else. And I gave it to him, whatever it was that he needed. We had a conversation. He realized he wasn't alone. And I'm like, you are a master. Do you remember your mission? He goes, yeah, I do. I'm meant to study the different wars and understand the effects of wars. And his mom was looking at me like, why are you talking to my kid about war? I'm like, you said you wanted me to touch base with this one. This kid was like, and then I would say something. He's like, how did I not know that? I'm like, you're 10. This is an old soul in a very young body. At that age, the age of like creation is coming back. The arts, the in touch with your own abilities. And that's what I'm encouraging people to do. It makes no sense. Well, that's not going to make money. It's not going to be a monetary system.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
This is done. This is done. This system, they can't uphold it anymore. The fraud, they've proven what they're doing with our money. I hate that I have to pay taxes, but until I die, it's going to crumble. It's going to crumble whether I pay or don't pay. The younger generation doesn't have it, so they're not paying. It's all going to fall apart. We're going to end up back like what you're doing, your lifestyle. That's the future. There's more freedom in that than this bullshit lie. Like, I live in a house. Why am I paying property taxes? Same thing as renting a trailer, buy a trailer and rent from. It's no different.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't we know that? When you went to school, what did you learn? Memorize stupid shit I don't care about now. But did you learn to balance a book, a checkbook? Did you learn about investments? Oh, no, you can't know about that. You're told to do a 401k. That's a bunch of bullshit, too. Delay the
You know what?
It's all bullshit.
You know what they should teach in school? I don't understand why they don't teach the importance of lymphatic drainage.
Oh, God forbid you heal yourself.
Self-touch, like how important it is to just like take care of your body and what it feels like to be hydrated over, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, so you have to ask permission to get a drink or pee. I'm like, what?
You know, I saw something on YouTube, and because I keep discovering things like Rockefeller or whoever it was, maybe not Rockefeller, Carnegie, bought all the public libraries, replaced all the books. This was in 1913, replaced all the books. And then with somebody else changed the school system. So they taught people not how to think for themselves, but how to be obedient.
Yeah, I believe it.
You'll be a worker. So that idea that we were created to be workers, and then, oh, God forbid, we multiplied like rabbits.
Yeah.
Well, they don't like that. Now we're free thinkers and we're creating on our own.
Well,
they don't want us to be creators, right? They don't want that.
Can't stop the destiny of what is meant to be here, because life exists here. So we're going to support life, and we're going to bring full circle. I feel like, so speaking of before, when you were saying you're not from here, I
don't know. I feel like I'm not.
Star seeds. Okay. So have you looked into or, asked your own guides about where you may be from, which star systems you may be from originally?
You know what? I don't even worry about stars because they're just material.
Yeah.
We're consciousness.
Yeah.
Wherever that comes from, I don't really give a shit. I just know it is. Yeah. And if I start to try to put it into a materialistic thing, then I lose the fact that we're a consciousness. And we are a group consciousness. There's no doubt. So everything that happens, even those evil people, they've made a contract. Yeah. And it's so hard not to say, I want you dead, but I don't.
Yeah.
Because it's just the time frame that I came into, knowing that's what I started to talk about as a child. I was all excited about survival. I've always had survival in the back of my mind. Save this, pinch that. And I got excited for it. There's a song by Mike and the Mechanics that sings about, the flag and everything. And I would get so excited. So there's a song by Muse, Rise Up, take the power back. I'm like, yes! It's like I have felt like that since I was a child, like a rebel, and not knowing why and waiting for it. And that's what I said, like when I saw this truck, that's one of the visions. I'm like, there it is. I'm connecting. I was supposed to. So I didn't die because I wasn't supposed to. Not yet.
Yeah. Yes.
Not yet. I do see a flash. I don't know what the flash is. They talk about, oh, that's your jump to the fifth dimension. Well, if I believe I was already there and beyond, I'm not jumping to no fifth dimension. Where am I going? Is the flash a nuclear? Is it, what is it? is at the end of the simulation. Think about it. It is a computer program.
Yeah, it is.
Like they want to end it and reboot it. What happens when you shut down your computer? You get a flash. Remember when the TVs used to, maybe you're too young, TVs used to go off,
do. Yeah.
poof, and you see a little dot, go away. What's not to say that we are probably in a simulation.
Yo, I will say, so
memory banks. This.
Back to the and I talk about this all the time because it is like it shattered my entire understanding of reality, and I still don't know, right? Like I thought I did, and then I was like, what the fuck? Right? So when I came back into my body after jumping out of that timeline, I came back into my body, I looked up and there was a giant screen floating above me.
Yes.
A screen.
And
the guy that I was with was sitting on the couch watching it, and he was like, "Oh," like because I can't like what he thought it was funny.
He saw it too.
Yeah, he's watching it. Like he thought he was laughing at me coming back into my body and being like, "What the fuck is this? Who are you? What are you doing? Is it because of like the numerology in my name? Am I like the only one that's supposed to be here for this?" Like I was like, "What the fuck?" Like. And then I had all of the downloads of different lifetimes that they have inverted my energy for their dark agenda. Like, I'm not evil, but I have been associated with evil only because it has not possessed me, like taken me over, but they possess me like it's, if you've ever heard about like Lemuria, and the archons coming in and basically like destroying everything and taking the priestesses, that was me. So it's I similarly have always had that. I need to fight. I'm going to win. You know, the government's great. I used to think the government was great. I wanted to like be in the military. I wanted to be in the military.
Me too.
I used to do 500 laps in the pool. I would do one-arm pull-ups. I wanted to be a Navy SEAL. I wanted to fuck shit up.
Yeah, okay. Can I ask, how old are you?
37.
Oh my God. You're that's so cute. It's cute because it's like we're the same. I swear you're my age.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you've got that same mission. That's why we gel, because you've got that same fight. That's it. I like physical strength. I want to beat the I just want to kick kickboxing, like I want it all. I'm 60. I can't do it anymore, but it doesn't stop me from like,
imagining it is still the same. Okay, so here's the other thing I want to tell you. What do you know about the secret space program?
I'll tell you what. I have a friend whose husband was part of NASA, and she's a psychic, and they experimented on her.
Oh.
That's what I know. I don't know if you're talking about a different program, but that was like a spy program.
Yeah, well, the secret space program, it's so many different things are part of that. But
that sounds evil.
It's like the dark side of the moon.
Oh,
kind of stuff.
Okay, I've seen the moon bounce. It's not. Oh no, I was again with my friend Deb. We see the weirdest shit.
Yeah,
it bounced one night. We were out in Maine, clear night. We both saw it. What the hell?
Wild. That's wild.
Bounced. What is it? It's not a. I don't know what it is.
You know what's funny?
And it was put here. They say it was put here. There's a time, right? There was a time when it didn't exist in the sky, and they talk about it showed up.
It was put in the past from the future.
Station.
Yeah. It's not real. It's called a satellite. Okay. Yeah. So one night I was on a train going to Georgia, and we stopped in the middle of the night at like 2 a.m. and I smoke cigarettes. So of course I'm out there smoking a cigarette, and there's a woman next to me, and the moon was big, bright, full moon. And I said, "Oh, wow, look at the moon." And she looks up at it, and I say, "Do you think it's real?" And she walked away from me so fast.
You loony.
She started whispering to the guy next. She's like, "She just asked me if the moon was real." And I was like, "I sure as fuck did. You're the idiot. You think I'm dumb."
No apologies. That's what I'm talking about. Don't ever be afraid. They tried to.
Laughing. I was like, ha!
Right? They tried to censor us in 2020. It's been going on for years, last 20 years. And it's like, I love the younger, you see, you're part of that younger generation. They expose everything. We got YouTube now and all these podcasts. We're going to expose it. The news is crap, but the podcast and the people that are willing to speak up, the authorities that have, I'm amazed at how many people have come from government or NASA or space or CIA or wherever, and whistleblowers. It's like, God bless them, because they're going to probably end up dead. But they expose.
I mean, yeah, I think I would definitely do that. That's, again, growing up and feeling like you have this mission, having all these dreams all the time of like, oh, I have to fight and do all this. The reason I asked about the secret space program and all of that is because I've disconnected from her quite a bit, but my consciousness was abducted as a child, maybe around 8, and copied and then put into a hybrid body, and it operates on its own. Like it's a woman, and she's like a super soldier. So like it's not me, but it's a copy of my consciousness. So it is connected to me, and like I have pain in my body as well. Like I feel like every empath, like you were describing, it does. But I've gone to a chiropractor for a long time, and he did muscle testing and determined that 30% of the pain and I have like, what's it called? Not rigor mortis. I'd be dead. What's it called? Decrepitous.
Yeah.
Okay, so like it pops and cracks and like it's scar tissue all over my shoulders.
Yep.
And what the fuck is that from? I don't know. I mean, I do work hard, like I said, but like Jesus. So 30% of that is from her.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a large percentage.
Right? So, and that's just the scar tissue in my shoulders. Talk about my nervous system and like waking up from dreams of when I was younger, like in my teens, like from 12 to 16, I'd say. Because then I was pregnant with my son after that, and I was like in a different headspace. But I would wake up all the time having dreams, chasing people down like a bounty hunter. Like I'm a fucking dog. I came out and I will get you. You know what I mean? I'm torturing people. I'm beating the shit out of them. I'm killing them. I'm chasing them down. Like Jason Bourne, you know?
Wow.
But it's because I could see what she was doing.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's hard to live in a body with all that.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, that takes a lot of energy to try to function.
My consciousness is bilocated.
The duality, right?
It's in different places, you know?
Hard.
Yeah.
That is hard.
Yeah.
Now, see, you experience the way I talk about how I see things. Like, it's different, but it's the same idea in a way. Yeah. I see it, and I see it, and it's probably what, maybe I did this to myself. Maybe I became a hermit because I just don't want to see it anymore. I know it's there. I'm not in denial, but I feel like I've done my job. Like I'm ready. Like I'm done. Like I'm still doing some work, but I'm done. It's time to turn it over to you guys. The younger, I'm done, man.
I got you. I'll take, as we need your guidance though. That's the thing. I so appreciate, like I said, I would have lost my mind. Having that experience, being alone and afraid and not knowing who I could trust, because I could see the agents in everyone that I knew, essentially. I don't know how to explain it. Because once they know that you know, they attack you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so they were in everyone around me for like a long time. And it was a lot of I'm hearing on TV what I was thinking, but it's like 5 seconds later and they're literally talking about like an idea I just had. And I'm like, I can't, like, it's like too much.
And do you find, I'm finding more and more people are talking about that.
Yeah.
Which means they're waking up. Because you wouldn't have that awareness unless you were waking up or just aware. And it's almost like you're two people, like you're split. You're living in it, but you're also outside of it. It's hard sometimes,
Well,
and
you helped me to stay sane because I was like,
it's getting,
I had your frame of reference to understand.
well, I'm
It
glad
really, I can't, honestly, I just said the words, but like, I hope you understand. I owe you a
you,
great debt
you
that
don't owe
you
me
helped me.
anything.
You
All
helped
you,
me stay
listen,
sane.
you know what you do? Just keep paying it forward because
Yeah.
that's what we're here for.
That's
We,
what this is for, this
right?
podcast, to
We learn
share.
from each other. I'm still learning. Like you said earlier, I don't know what I know anymore. I, every time I hear a new theory, like, I don't know about you. I don't read books. I don't want to have somebody else's philosophies. My whole life, I've not read spiritual books until something prompted me or somebody would say to me, because I mean, I'm 60. I was here before the age of the internet. You had to go to a bookstore. And if you weren't close to one, you just didn't go. So having all these experiences, I had nobody to, understand it, what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the books. And then, so now you find out where am I going with this? See, I'm all over the place.
No, you're good.
I'm not grounded.
You don't like other people's frame of reference. You want
I
your
don't.
own. I appreciate
I
that.
don't.
That's
And I
yeah.
tell people this is my experience. I'm not an expert. I can only give you what I give you. But now, as I listen to other people's theories, you sit there and you go, I thought I had something figured out, but now I just don't know. And I'm okay with that because that means we're thinking for ourselves and we are aware, which means we are awake because whatever whatever they're trying to give us, we're not buying it anymore.
Yeah.
Anything, you've known this probably for years too, anything that they say is good for us, no, it isn't.
Yeah.
You knew, sorry, but the vaccines.
No.
Oh, don't even get, okay. Any of that. Oh, just,
I believe it. I hear you. I don't do. I don't do. I don't even go to the doctor.
Oh my God. When COVID came in, it was like, I told my husband, I got so ill. I was one of the first ones to get ill. Why? Because I'm a freaking empath. You talked about aura.
Same. November of 2019.
Before
I got it.
Yeah,
before they knew what it was. Yeah.
So that's when I got diagnosed as a celiac. So it all came all at once. Like, didn't get diagnosed till later, but oh my God, what I went through. But even then, I can remember watching TV and you could see the division already happening. People being divided. Oh, here. And then when they started bribing you because the scare tactics didn't work, free burger here or free ice cream or this. And then the jab, you're going to get it if you don't lose your job. It's like, that's supposed to be good for you. And it's like that with everything. Like in the mammograms, they're radiating our breast. Why? Go do an ultrasound. Oh, well, insurance doesn't pay for that. Of course they don't. Of course they don't. Anything that you did. So I like now anymore, my doctor, I finally had to take blood pressure medication. It was through the roof. It's the celiac. It messes with your nervous system. I'm not absorbing nutrients. I finally gave in. But he's like, well, we want your cholesterol's high. It's not that high. It's high compared to, because they keep lowering the standard. Well, I've done my research that if you take those pills, they tend to cause, or they believe they've linked some evidence, dementia.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, that's you. He keeps saying, I really wish you would take that. I said, yeah, I know you do. And you know what? The old me used to try to justify my decision. I don't know that doctor anything. I appreciate your expertise. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also being connected with spirit, using your body as a channel, receiving information, connecting with the energy depletes your body of nutrients. And you need cholesterol because of you need that for your brain. And you need the nutrient. That's probably also contributing. It's just
salt. What about salt?
Yeah, my doctor said we don't need electrolytes. That's the last time I saw her. It was my daughter's doctor, actually. I was like, get them. She was like, you don't actually need electrolytes. I'm
We're
like,
made up of those electrolytes.
yeah, that's how I was like, okay. And I just like,
Wait, is she a medical doctor?
yeah.
She's not allowed to
She's
cancel
like,
anybody in nutrients.
it's crazy.
That's bizarre. I
Yeah.
never heard that one. Salt. Somebody I watch every now and then. She's so cool. She's in like the UK. Well, they tell you salt's not good for you. Well, what happens when you dehydrate? You go to the hospital, they give you a sodium bag. I'm like, exactly.
Yeah.
And I've got high blood pressure through the roof. That's why I'm there. And I'm dehydrated. And they give me sodium and my blood pressure comes down. My doctor's like, watch your sodium. I'm like, it's not sodium. I've proven it. Now, am I sodium sensitive? MSG, yes. Celtic salt or
Yeah, dead sea salt or
sea salt?
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
We need those. We need the minerals. It's so important.
It's ridiculous. So government. It's funny when you said, I wanted, see, we both wanted to do that. And then we were, no. I'm so anti-government. I mean, we need order, but not.
You know what's funny? I got locked out of my camper in the middle of the night last week, and locksmith came and opened the door, and he's also a police officer. And so
that's weird.
He gave me, I know, right? He was, well.
So side hustle.
I don't know if you can see it. He gave me, you can't see it. All right, anyway, he gave me his little card. But then, he's a social worker. He was a Marine.
Oh, wow.
Came back from service, became a social worker, became a police officer, and he wanted to help people.
Yeah,
like
I can tell.
It's, so I asked him to be on the podcast, and he accepted. So he's going to record in a couple of days.
Oh, that's cool.
I told him about, I used to want to be a police officer. I used to want to do things like this. And then I had my son when I was 17. So that was like, I'm not doing that. I obviously have to be his parent. Yeah. And then, life changed. And then getting a PFA against me and all this stuff and having to deal with the law, I realized that being a police officer, your job is to uphold the law. And the law is not always what is right.
No, it isn't.
And I would not be able to do that.
Yeah.
I would be a very bad police officer.
And a soldier.
Yeah, I would be a very bad soldier and police officer. Yeah. I'd be like,
I agree.
I'm not doing that. That's not what's best for everyone.
I agree with you.
I wouldn't be good.
Life intervened and
yeah.
You bore some children that are going to make their way in the world and hopefully have an effect on it and change it. And you look at all the freedom that you have now, like you earn that it's courageous. I know several of my clients that have become my friends. They one of my clients came from a wealthy family. She had a great job. She left it. She's off the grid. She has 10 acres with land, water, chickens, lives in a tiny home, loves it. She's thriving and no regrets. And her mom's like, I don't understand. You're not going to get our money. She's like, I don't want it.
Right.
Like,
I don't want it.
I left it. I left it more and more. But I remember talking with her through that process. So courageous. And I often think for myself, like, wow, I would love to change my life. I'm really so unhealthy. I couldn't do what you're doing. I can't. Oh, baby. Oh, my God. Hi, I see a cat, then I see no head.
Just a baby.
Oh, what a little.
I know, no head.
Heart. I don't say. I see. You'll see when you see the recording. He's like popping like this.
I know. He's glitching in and out, like we were talking about.
Oh my God! What a precious baby. See, look, it just stopped talking. See what animals do. Oh.
Yeah, he when he cuddles, he likes to go for my mouth hole. I don't know why. This. Like he gets his mouth and shoves it in my mouth and my nose, and then I can't breathe. And I'm like, you need to get away from me. Like And then he sticks his mouth in my ear and goes and like sucks on my earrings, and I'm like, what is
TMI,
happening?
TMI. Too much love going on. Oh, what a sweetheart. Oh, look at this.
Oh, he's
It's
such a
funny
sweet.
because his head keeps disappearing. I can see you petting nothing.
Yeah, look,
His,
it's like the Cheshire cat.
his little butt. Oh my God, he's so cute.
He went into the void.
There you go. Now, see how that is? Is
Yeah,
that reality? Is that glitching? What is that?
exactly,
That's what I'm talking.
exactly.
That's the kind of
Can
stuff
you
I
see the
see.
tail that I'm petting?
Right?
Or
Yeah, a little bit.
does it exist? Or
Yeah.
is it
No,
only here where I
so
see it?
funny.
Yeah, I
So
love
funny.
that. Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
that's
It
so
has
cute.
been so incredible catching up with you, Lisa.
Yeah.
I so appreciate
We'll have to
your
do this
time.
again.
Definitely, absolutely. We could talk about literally anything for a long
That's
time.
what we said. No agenda, just whatever. You are
Yes.
very like-minded. I didn't know all of this about you, but
Oh,
you weren't you.
yeah.
You're different than the person you. So am I. Truthfully,
Yes.
um,
Yes.
you know, everything changes us, hopefully for the
Absolutely.
better. Okay.
Yes.
Well, listen, I'll let you
Yes.
go. I see your baby's getting like,
Yeah, I don't know what
ah,
he's doing. He
look at.
he's
Oh, he's trying to get in that ear. Yeah.
hmm he's
Yeah.
trying to take all my breath right out of my body.
Well, it was great talking with you.
You too.
Enjoy your day today.
Thank
And
you
maybe
so
like
much.
the new year, like after the new year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That sounds far away, but it's
it's
not
not. Maybe
because it's
something will, there'll
already
be some changes by then for sure. We'll be through
eight,
midterms
nine,
with the
10,
government stuff and there'll be stuff to talk about.
6 months. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, we will definitely catch up. I'll send you a
Okay.
link when we get off of here. Maybe we can
Yeah.
just book it so it gets done.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yay.
All righty.
I love it so much. Thank you. And we
Yeah, thank
will
you.
chat again soon. Take
You got
care.
it. Take care, Christina. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to this conversation. One of the reasons this episode means so much to me is because it allowed me to sit across from someone who knew me before everything changed and to recognize just how much life can transform in 5 years. When Lisa said, "Look at you in 5 years," it really hit me because 5 years ago, I did not know how I was going to survive and what was happening. I didn't understand that I was experiencing spirituality. I did not know how difficult leaving my marriage would become, even though she warned me. And I definitely did not imagine that I would eventually be sitting in a fifth wheel, homeschooling my daughter, traveling, learning natural building, and discussing things from the past as if I got over them. But here I am. And Lisa changed too. This was such an important part of our conversation. There isn't a point where becoming spiritually awakened finishes. We never finish all of our healing, receive our little certificate from the universe, and never struggle again. There's always another layer. There is always more to understand, forgive, release, grieve, question, and experience. I also keep returning to what we discussed about imagination and not filtering what we receive. We are taught to believe that imagination means something fake. But your imagination may also be the language through which intuition, creativity, memory, energy, and possibility communicate with us. It can feel like you're making it up, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's meaningless. The work is learning how to listen without immediately forcing everything into certainty. We can trust what we experience while still admitting that we do not fully understand it. And sometimes the greatest gift that we can give another person is not an answer, it's a frame of reference. It's saying, "I've experienced something too. You're not the only one. You are not alone." Lisa gave that to me years ago, and this podcast is one of the ways that I continue paying it forward. Thank you, Lisa, for reconnecting with me, for speaking honestly, and for being willing to explore all the strange, beautiful, painful, funny, ordinary, and extraordinary parts of being alive. To learn more about Lisa Miller and her work as a psychic medium and animal communicator, you can find more information in the show notes. You can connect with me on Instagram at Hyacinth Healing and find information about my Akashic Records readings, past life regression, end of life doula work, and space for you to speak sessions. The link is in my bio. Thank you for being here. Trust what you receive. Don't filter yourself into silence. And remember that heaven on earth might not arrive as some enormous supernatural event. Sometimes it's just sunlight sparkling on the pavement. Sometimes it's a cat trying to put his entire face inside your mouth. And sometimes it's looking back after 5 years and realizing that somehow, through all of it, you became more yourself. I'll talk to you next time. Enjoy. As always, I'm leaving you with Lights and Shadows by Stilo Free, one half of Outside Minds podcast. You should check it out.
Pressure made diamonds, lay back, smoking loud in the silence. It's all love, but no trust. Why you think I'm doing too much? Cause pressure made diamonds, lay back, smoking loud in the silence. I roll up and go up. Why you tripping, give me no love? Nowadays you don't gotta mind me. In the end I hope you really find peace. I had to set my mind free. I had to let my soul breathe. Moon sign Pisces, heart broke psyche. Angels all around me, but demons wanna fight me. Feel like I had to fight myself. No, I had to look inside myself. With a predisposition to addiction. Through the negatives, I'm still focused on the vision. It's sorta like that first scene you see in Pulp Fiction. I see the end, but it's really only the beginning. I had to find a way to be grateful for them locked doors that you may close. When doves cry, it's so painful, but the purple rain is so graceful. Cause pressure made diamonds, lay back, smoking loud in the silence. It's all love, but no trust. Why you think I'm doing too much? Cause pressure made diamonds, lay back, smoking loud in the silence. I roll up and go up. Why you tripping, give me no love? I'm fighting battles, lost between the lights and the shadows. Trying to shoot me down, I'm dodging all the ammo. Left me hanging, I escaped from the gallows. Swim through the ether, blowing on a reefer. Running like Rev when he rapped about Adidas. It's like my flow is heaven sent. My energy can shift the cards in your tarot deck. Life ain't always what it seems. An alternate reality, I'm living in a dream. I got the Stussy on the T with the 501 jeans. Ray-Ban Lokes with the Air Max 3s. Mandela effect, got me living my best. I gotta jump timelines when I'm living in stress. And a spliff in my chest, it got me lifting and blessed. Peace, you know the rest.